Hey everyone, RSKOS here, and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Adventure. Last time, we met up with Amy, who asked us to be a bodyguard for her bird. Turns out they're being chased by some kind of giant robot mech thing. And we ended up chasing after Amy after losing her in Twinkle Park. Look for her on the Midnight Highway? Yeah, I kind of wonder if there might have been a name change there. And, well, now we don't know where she is. Time to look around the city. Oh, God. This would be an opportune time to do the chow guarding, but I think I will pass. Where you need to go, and the train station is still shut off right now, is... the chow guarding? No.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
And now to follow them via train. Because that makes sense. There's a shortcut from that streets down below up into the train station. Whoop. We'll get them by train, I guess.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bolt Brain! You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya! Hey, what's happening here? Stop!
Help me!
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Looks like they're heading toward Red Mountain. Or Red Mountain. Oops, y'all didn't hear that. Looks like they're heading toward the Red Mountain in front of us. Oops. Real quick, before we go on, I want to show off something else. This is presumably the pond where we fought Chaos 4. And over here you have this weird little ruin. If you walk into it, it pops a silver chow egg out of the wall. Unfortunately, you literally have to wait for it to float all the way to shore, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know why it makes you do that. Come on, egg, float faster. You probably get where I'm going with this. It's stuck in the ground. There we go. And now we have the fun task of jumping out with chow egg in tow. Come on, come on. There we go. And we could take this all the way back to Station Square, but I have a shortcut. Well, not so much a shortcut so much as just an interesting thing. If we head in this cave, we have two doors. This one over here is completely worthless to us. Don't worry about this area. It is not useful to Sonic ever. And we have this minecart. If we jump on the minecart and head back here, we are in... Yep. Another chow guarding. They exist. I'm gonna just plop our little silver egg there. So far, this is the second chow garden we've seen, and honestly, as far as chow gardens go, this is probably my second favorite. It's way more open than the previous one, and honestly, if you were to level up your chow really well with all the animals and such, this is a good area to see them showcase their new abilities. But also, this here is a teleporter. it acts as a quick way back to the station square Chao Guarding, and by extension, a quick way back to Station Square. However, I don't really, like I said, I don't really plan to do anything with Chao Guarding, at least during the main series. Maybe we'll do something in post, I don't know. Could be interesting, we could mix the extra missions with the Chao Guarding, up to y'all. But, yeah, that's all I'm showing off the Chao Guarding right now. So, let's head to the, mounting that is clearly red. Whoops. We have the entrance to, Ice Cap there, but that's not where we want to go. If we head down here, ta-da! That door is now open, and we have a giant area with a giant, barren, but floating rock. Here's a change I don't understand, by the way. In the Dreamcast version, this wide open plain here had some spruce trees scattered around. The same is true in the island over there. There were spruce trees scattered all around here in the Dreamcast version. They were taken out for the DX version as well as every other version. And I cannot understand why. I mean, why? If anything, the hardware's better. Why did they take out the trees? I don't know. If we head over here, we have another monkey in a cage. Can't do anything about that. And if we hop on over here, upgrade time.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
This is an ability that stuck around for Adventure 2, and it's with the charge up of the spin dash is solely used for there. Honestly, I think that's a much better use of that charge up animation is for the light speed attack. It only works if you're near an enemy. Also, I wanted to show this off. This is Angel Island. We have the Master Emerald here with a giant broken fracture out of it. Don't worry about that. That really is all there is here. I'm kind of curious how far I can make it with Spin Dash Jump. Wow, that's like halfway back. Just about. That is insane. But let's try it on this monkey. If we hold it up and release. I didn't do it! Okay, red mounting. Totally not spoiled. Whoops. The mountain is indeed quite red. This stage, is honestly one of my favorites again. It's another example of one like Twinkle Park where the stage is a little broken by the spin dash, which is weird. This stage is very vertically oriented, and there's a lot of different paths you can go to cut corners. I also absolutely adore the music. The main idea of the stage is that you'll slowly start winding your way around these mountains, but more often than not, there's ways to just completely skip entire segments of the stage. Like, I already skipped one entire segment by just veering to the right there, and I can... Okay, first I fell into the mountain. Second, I screwed it up. I completely lost my train of thought from that. Don't worry about it, but yeah, there's a lot of places in the stage where either a well-timed spin dash or even just falling in the right direction will let you just kind of deal with the stage. Wasn't about to do that. Let's get to this one and hop on up top. We totally skipped a checkpoint along the way. These sections, you see where the steam is kind of puffing out of the ground? Avoid stepping on that. It won't hurt you, but it'll launch you forward and you'll miss some collectibles that you might otherwise want to get. Oh shoot, how'd I do this? Whoa! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Well, I got a checkpoint. I will say this is probably the first example of a stage where if you really are not good with the spin dash tricks, maybe don't try them because you'll the results will usually result in death in this stage. I wonder, is it possible for me to get up top here? It is! Oh, there's a life! There's another life down there, but I'm kind of curious where this is gonna take me. Wow, it just skips the other life. Maybe don't take that screen. Or spring. What's down here? I've never noticed this. Is there anything down here? There is no point to these platforms. Okay. These guys, do not hit them when the fire is up and close. Wait till they expand it out. It will hurt. You ready for this? You ready for this? Blech. Real cool though. There we go. Into the clouds. This platform here will start to collapse underneath you the minute you touch it. My recommendation, just don't touch it. Got another life. If you're wondering, I do believe lives carry over from character to character. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they do. That skipped a surprisingly large portion of the level. I've never actually taken that shortcut. Honestly, this is probably the worst part of the level right here, though. These freaking platforms. I've done the extra missions for this stage before because I really like it. And those things freaking kill the one where you're trying to make it to the end in a certain time limit. Hello, I have never noticed these rings. Oh, whoa, okay, all good. Wow, that skipped a lot of stage. If you're curious and are able to, don't do that. If you're able to get up top here, which is just barely doable, everything starts to freak out. The game does not want you to be up there, to the point where there's invisible walls to keep you from going up there. I can't remember if it's saying, yeah, no, it exists on that side too. This section level, really fun, just because there's a lot of skips you can do. And it's a very vertically oriented level, which is not common. That verticality ends though. What is this music? I can never decide if I love it or if I just am baffled by it. I'll let you listen. By let you listen, I mean after I get speed shoes. Yeah, there's a lot more lava now. Whoa, okay. Is there anything over there? Good life. I'll take it. I'm trying to take this a little slower than normal, because normally I just blast through the stage. This stage is particularly, I guess, vulnerable, you could say, to the spin dash. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just, the spin dash gives you a lot of vertical momentum in the other area, and it just gives you a lot of distance in this one. To the point where platforming is a non-issue. Like, I can just kind of make it over here. And you have pillars of fire there. And a checkpoint. But yeah, this music. I'm on the consensus that I like it, I think, but it's also just so weird. I got another shield there. We can, whoa, shoot, screwed that up. Whoa, lava rising. Right, the lava will slowly rise in this cavern. It's not like a time thing though, it just occasionally rises based on where you are in the level. Do I want to deal with you? Oh, there's two of them. I don't care. I don't care about them. One ring! One ring to rule them all. And 10 rings to govern. I guess. I don't know. Ooh. 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 Oh, wow. It's really rising. I'm just, like, skipping the entire level. I went the wrong way. And over we go! I don't believe there's anywhere else we can go in this cavern. Do these lead anywhere? Camera's bugging. I suspect the answer is they don't, but the platforms are here. They don't lead anywhere. Okay, back we go. And up and over we go. Skipping right on by. There's these giant hammers that have been over the stage, and oh god, giant spiders. I dislike. And goal.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
Really like Red Mountain. Probably one of my favorite Sonic stages.
Hey, Sonic!
I'm glad you're okay.
If you thought that last stunt where they took off was unbelievable, explain that.
Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Roger!
I mean, seriously, he just jumped onto the plane sideways. That makes even less sense than how he rode on it at all before. Also, yep, we have another one of these Panzer Dragoon Sky Chase minigames. I'm normally, like, all for the sub-games in this game. I honestly don't think they're all that bad. Snowboarding's fun. Even the pinball was fun. The kart racing was decent. This is probably the only sub-game that I particularly don't care for, just because it's so long, there's no way to speed it up. And honestly, there's nothing interesting there. Like, even though I got hit last time a few times, there's still not really any difficulty to be found here. It's just kind of mindless and slow. I do like the visuals this time though. It looks really cool this time at least. It's just so painfully slow. If we ever get a remake of Sonic Adventure, if they add anything on, I don't think I'd be okay with them taking this out, but maybe improve it, like, I don't know, maybe make it so you can, like, have a boost or something, just anything to make it faster or more interesting. Because all I'm doing is dodging and occasionally holding down B to shoot. That is it. You can also spam B, I suppose, if you just wanted to take a more hands-on approach, but you don't need to.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now! Let's do it!
And thus the tornado transformed. This is cool, I suppose. It admittedly isn't really any different. I think the plane is moving slightly faster, but we're not in control of that, so I mean, we are moving faster, I think, but that's kind of all. The plane looks cool. Yeah, I still don't have much to say about this segment. Other than all those floating spike balls that have been beneath the egg carrier this whole time, you've had multiple opportunities to shoot those, and I recommend you take them for the simple fact that you'll be flying through them a lot. Also, we should be incinerated, or at the very least Sonic should be. You just flew directly into the engines, or the exhaust. Yeah, there's not much happening here. Like I said, if there's any sub-game that I don't really care for, it would be this one. That being said, we're almost near the end of it. The only part I really like about the sub-game is what's coming up. We got a boss bar. This is the only time this weird rapid-fire function you can do comes in useful. You can destroy the projectiles they send at you while also striking the egg carrier the minute it opens up for that giant laser. If you recall, this is the laser that shot us out of the sky before. That being said, we've already taken it down. Ain't gonna be using that anytime soon.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
Considering there's no landing gear, that was an
Wow,
awfully good
this
landing.
thing is really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
And with that, we've made it onto the egg carrier, our third and really last, like, new area of the overworld, like, as far as large areas are concerned. With that, though, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you all for watching this episode of Sonic Adventure. Next time, we see if we can find Amy on the egg carrier. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye!